Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Charlotte 49ers, Jerry Richardson Stadium, and the fans have been filling this one up in anticipation of this clash. A top 25 showdown coming up, two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Charlotte 49ers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Tar Heels will put total leather and we'll get started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So the Charlotte 49ers offense will have the first possession of the game. And as the game evolves into an aerial circus, sometimes you find a superstar running back like this guy.
And when you got this guy, you ride this guy. You give him the ball, you run the football, you find ways to continue to feed him because he just gets stronger and better as the game goes on.
This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
He'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. And the 49ers will snap it on 1st and 10. That's another Charlotte. The give to the tailback. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
Fighting off the defender. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabs it in the middle. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He's got his man.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Picked up a yard, ball's at the 17. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. Got it in the middle, it's Jones. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Not much room. He gets 1 down to the 7. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. This is a big moment for this offense. You keep the ball this long, you have to. Touchdown, Charlotte! And they jump on top. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So North Carolina's offense will get the ball for the first time. These two dudes who both come off the edge can wreck an offensive day, Jesse.
Man, these quarterbacks better have an internal clock working today. If you hold on to the football, you are getting sacked.
The best athletes on the field are defensive linemen, and when you got guys like this that can get after the quarterback, points will be at a premium.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to throw, it's Barnes. Tight end finds a soft spot. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Clark. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try to do it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. After trying the running game on 1st down, they come to the line on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Got his man quickly. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Catch in the middle, it's Jones.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Makes the grab down the middle. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll try the run. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he's got it inside the 20. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Niners. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the final 53 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Quickly complete. And there's going to be a loss on that play. Just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. fires to the tight end. They get him down after he makes the catch.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on first and second down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. Makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
To throw, it's Barnes. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. First down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quick completion on the out route. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Taylor. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. They move the tight end all over. They'll try to power their way ahead. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Try to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tar Heels. They'll try to tack one more on their score. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets one fly deep. And it's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, 49ers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
Working that left side now. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Tar Heels line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
They'll keep it on the ground. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back. And the Tar Heels are threatening on 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Barnes. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. No. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to move it through the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 20. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The 49ers with the 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
That is exactly what this defense needed. They have not had a great 1st half, giving up a bunch of touchdowns.
Throws for the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Charlotte! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Getting late here in the 1st half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important, down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the 2nd half, because obviously
fires and picked off. Trying to take it back. He's at the 30. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return. A 1st down for the offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. And the 49ers are threatening in the red zone. Off the play fake. Gets it to the back. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stops. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Wide out in motion. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Charlotte! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And they split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You've got to be so smart. You're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The 49ers will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on 4th downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Off the play fake on 1st down, the throw. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. 2nd down now after the sack. Quarterback on the keeper. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
This offense is really going to try to keep the defense on their heels in the run game by doing it with different guys. It'll be running backs, it'll be quarterbacks. They may even try to get receivers involved in the jet sweep game, reverse game as well. But a nice play there.
And he hauls it in at the 30. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, UNC! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
This is a special talent playing the tight end position because he's not a guy that's just going to catch flat routes and block. He's a guy you can line up all over the field. He can stretch the field vertically, shows off his speed. He has very rare athleticism for a guy at his position, and he showed it there on that long touchdown catch.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Florida State is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Tallahassee for some time. They're up by 31 over the Royals. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Finds his tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Looking to throw on second down. Grab near the marker, it's Buchanan. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Now on second down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He's looking for an open man on second down. Grab near the marker. It's Jones. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Tackled immediately after the catch.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted.
What a beautiful sight. And not only are we big and strong and powerful and athletic, you can have unbelievable hands to the mix because we can catch a football too, just like those little DBs, create turnovers, force interceptions. Let's go.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Handoff to the lone back. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdowns.
Looking to pass. It's Barnes. Gets it out quickly. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Tar Heels are flying down the field. Going up top on first down. He's got his man. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Touchdown, North Carolina! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen.
What a snag by the defense. Got some room to run, and he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, the free safety's just sitting back there deep in cover 3. He's got zone. He's got middle field responsibility. Just watching the quarterback's eyes. He reads the throw, breaks on it. That's just too easy for him.
Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Got the quick pass. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. And the Tar Heels are in the red zone. He'll do it himself. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And this option attack can lull you to sleep sometimes. There's just so many things they can do off of it, and you just got to play Responsibility, and you got to get him on the ground and make tackles, and that was a good job.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Snagged in the middle, it's Jones. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. The short hands, it's Jones. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. They'll throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. Stopped after making the catch. The 49ers want to crank the tempo.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
The sweet feet buy a little time. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Niners! They take the lead with the 6.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
North Carolina, 35.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Open space at the 25. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. They'll give it to him again. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Barnes. Fires to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. It's great for this quarterback to take shots down the field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give up or a chuck it up and hope kind of play.
And I think understanding the situation, now I'm on defense, right? If they're going to take shots down the field, maybe I'm a little bit more aggressive with my blitz, understanding that everything's going to take a little bit more time to develop if they're going to take those deep shots.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
They're going to throw it again. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got his man, makes the grab.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage, and one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
looking at a third down and short from the 33. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Wants to throw on third. Got it in the middle, it's Taylor. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, UNC! And they take it in for 6 more points. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss.
They do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the O at the 37. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Here it is trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. Now on the option. Now the pitch. Pushes and picks his way ahead for 6 yards. He's down at the 8. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Give to the back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock.
Touchdown, North Carolina! They move on top here in the 4th.
North Carolina.
And this offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it and you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
49, Charlotte, 42.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Homer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
To the air on first down. He's taking a deep shot. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They'll go back to work after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 36. He's going up top here late in the game. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Keeps looking downfield. Zings it complete to the right. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Running to the left. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. A 3rd and long coming up here. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. The Tar Heels will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And he's down, and this game will end on a turnover. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step